Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's me, Beeferdin, again with my latest little video. It is currently 12:30 on Wednesday morning, and to say I'm a little bit tired is an understatement. Been busy for the past couple of days, which I'll go into a little later. For the moment, I just want to say a couple of thank yous. One, I want to thank all those who have subscribed to my channel so far. I didn't think anybody would like them, but obviously somebody out there thinks I'm okay, which leads into two name drops, if you will. I'm going to name drop Andreas again. He's been on at me saying, yes, your videos are decent, they're good, I enjoy them, so keep doing them. So thank you for the moral support, Andreas. And I would also like to thank my friend Craig, also known as Feral Trigger. He's been saying the same to me as Andreas has, and he has also decided that he wants me to take part in some of his videos. Now, the way we're going to do this is both of us play StarCraft 2, that is, Wings of Liberty. If you don't play it, you don't know what you're missing. It's fantastic. I would recommend at least getting the demo and playing it. If not, go out and get the full game. It's fantastic. What we're going to do is we're going to have some 1v1s, nub versus nub, if you will, and he's going to post some replays of him completely whooping my ass. Although, I've just come from beating him for once. Get in! Changed to Zerg, played it a lot, and both Andreas and Craig have said my game has picked up, so yay! I'm getting better. I couldn't get any bloody worse. I'm just going to drop another name in here as well. Alex. You've picked up the game pretty quickly, considering you've had it for 2 days. Keep going, and eventually I'll not be beating you as easily. That I'm not looking forward to. Anyway, that's enough of the name dropping for now and saying hi to people specifically. What I've been up to the last couple of days, well, yesterday I spent most of the day helping out my parents. They decided that the computer system they were running was garbage. So what they decided to do was go and look at a new base unit. While we're in a rather well-known English computer shop that's twinned with another one, where they both work together, I'm sure you can figure them out. Indian restaurants sell a lot of these, hint hint, but I'm not actually going to name them because I'm not getting paid for it. No free advertising on here. Hey. And when we went and had a look, both my mum and my dad decided, hey, instead of just getting a base unit, let's get this one because we want to replace our TV as well. Shitty old combi video telly crap thing. So what they ended up picking up, of which I am jealous of, is, you ready? A 23-inch all-in-one touchscreen Packard Bell with Freeview. All singing, all dancing. This thing is excellent. It's i5, a 4 gig RAM, and a terabytes worth of hard drive. I did try my hardest to pester them and pester them and pester them into treating me to one, but the only reply I got was, sorry Dave, your inheritance was spent on taking us to America. Love you mum and dad, love you loads. So when we got that back to theirs, spent time helping them clear the other one out, and then spent time helping them set up, getting the backup disk going, because it also runs Windows 7. And gone are the days where they go, here's a PC, here's Windows disks, install them yourself. If you need to reformat, you can use the disks again. Now they go, here's a PC, do it all yourself, we don't care, we've got your money. Which for me is wrong, but hey, what can we do? They're the only ones that deal with it, so we have to. It's either that or we go Linux. But that's like turning around and saying, well, I could get a car, but instead I'm just going to get a ladder. Nah, don't think anybody wants to do that. Anyway, the old system that my mother got rid of, she had not long since upgraded it. So there was a brand new motherboard, processor, dual core, 3.2, not bad, 2 gigs worth of RAM. And she says, well, I don't need it anymore. You can have it, including the flat screen telly. So, at this current moment in time, after some help again from Alex, I am now running a fantastic setup. And if I can do this right, apologies for showing a close-up on me. As you can see, whoops, I'm now running a fantastic dual screen setup. It's absolutely awesome. I can surf mainly Facebook, and that is actually, for those who are paying attention, Feral Trigger's channel. And on that side, I play my games on my MSN. Sorry for the light bouncing off the screen, but hey, I don't care. That at the moment, although it's hidden by the light, I can't get it any better. Yeah, there you go. That's me and my daughter, bless her. That's Andreas. Yes, I was having a chat with Andreas. He was calling me a slacker for not having a video done yesterday. I'll get back to me now. Ah, that's better. Better looking stuff. Whoops, sorry about the light. Yeah, better looking stuff. So yeah, my mum gave away the tower with that setup that I mentioned earlier and her 19-inch flat screen monitor. So I came, set it up, and had loads and loads of fun yesterday surfing and playing World of Warcraft and StarCraft. Obviously the WoW and the StarCraft were separately. Today I was visited by my friend Forsaken H for a couple of hours and we played WoW. Although her laptop decided, oh, you've tried to do something, I don't think I'm going to bother working, because at times she uses Ventrilo in the guild she's in. Yeah, Ventrilo didn't want to work when that and MSN were the only two things that was open. Yeah, I think she either needs to replace the system or she needs a full format. Don't know, but she'll probably come to me if she wants a full format. Dave, get Nan doing this if you will. Also, once she had disappeared off home because a fellow was due home from work, and after doing some chores, I decided to log on again and I did some practice of Zerg on StarCraft 2, and to be quite frank, I'm enjoying the hell out of them. Although I still tend to want to call them Tyranids because I'm a big Warhammer 40,000 fan. But I learnt some more about them and I'm getting faster and faster and faster. So hopefully one of these days I might actually stand a chance of winning back-to-back games. After that, I logged on to WoW, went and did what we call a White Club raid. It got the name White Club basically because that's all you did. You went in, you wiped, you wiped, you wiped, you wiped. Oh yeah, you wiped, and if you got a boss down, bonus. Unfortunately, we turned that into Pro Club by clearing all of the pre-Firelands raids. Bastion of Twilight and Blackwing Descent I think were done in one night, and then the following week we started on Throne of the Four Winds and then went back to Blackwing Descent, obviously with a reset involved because we only do White Club once a week. I took my Arms Warrior in full PvP gear in because of the 485s I have on the realm I play on. He's the only one that needs pre-Firelands gear. I almost forgot what you call it then. I managed to get a new neck for my tanking set. Yay! We also had a couple of new players in. Heather on her Death Knight and Selmaloo was doing her first ever tanking run. She hadn't done any other dungeons whatsoever with a Death Knight. Blackwing Descent is, as they say, thrown into the deep end. But she didn't do too badly. There was also Tekith, who was on his second tanking run since joining us. Now, Mark has been a personal friend of mine for years, and he played EverQuest 2 for 8 years, or was it EverQuest 1 for 8 years? I can't remember, I'm sure he'll shout at me for that. Where he used to play a Dwarf Paladin tank, so the tanking side of things he kind of knows, and he'd been tanking on other realms with other toons, so he kind of already knew what he was doing. On behalf of the guild, I would like to thank Frack, aka Moonhoof, Thurhucan, I think his name was originally. It's one of those weird spelling ones that I just can't be bothered to learn how to pronounce correctly. And there goes my screen, so I'm gone into darkness. Sorry about that, I'll just sort that out. That's better. And then eventually I want to thank The Darkness for stepping in when Tehukan had PC problems and had to drop out of the raid. They are not, all three of those named are not in Ordo Ad KO. They are in a fantastic guild called Moo. And if we need cover for white clubs, generally, if we can't get it in our guild, we just suddenly go, Moo, you lot got anybody that wants to come raiding with us? And every time we've done that, Moonhoof has turned up. So once again, guys, thank you very much for your work. I'll get angle of this lot right one day. Thank you very much for stepping in, and you did a good job, as usual. It was fun. Just trying to think, is there anything else? Apart from the fact I've just found Feral Trigger's channel and subscribed to it, so hopefully it'll be somewhere over there, or there, or there, or there. No, it'll not be up there. If you see it and you fancy listening to his awesome Welsh accent, sorry Craig, I'm just going to say it, I love the Welsh accent, it's fantastic. If you want to hear some Let's Plays, some vlogs and stuff like that, mainly he does PC gaming, whereas I just point a camera at my face, talk rubbish for however long this video goes on for, and then hope people like it. He actually puts relevant content in, PC games mainly, which I am a fan of myself. He will play games, he will show you his playthrough, he will give you his opinions on the games. He's also, as far as I'm aware, planning on doing kind of like, not reviews. If you watch Total Biscuit and his WTF series, it's kind of like that sort of thing. He will play a game through, he will video himself playing the game through and show you his webcam feed of himself playing the game, and he will just basically talk through it as he's going, give you hints, tips, things he finds the game's good for, what he thinks is bad, what could be changed, blah de blah de blah de blah. So it's less of an out and out review, more of a I'm playing this is what I think to it, which I think will be good. He's also planning on doing stuff like Space Marine multiplayer and stuff like that. I'm only going on what I've seen in his recent video, so if it's wrong, Craig, I apologise. No doubt you'll set me straight eventually. Just before I finish, I would like to say, mentioning Andreas again, question for you, mate, when you're starting your channel, gaming from a Swedish point of view, I think that will go down pretty well, actually, mate. Yeah. So that's about it for me, folks. It's currently 1:45 in the morning. I'm up early to go into town tomorrow, so I will wrap this up. I will upload it and hope you watch it. Thank you again for subscribing. If you like my video and you know people who likes watching a fairly balding Yorkshire bloke talking absolute bollocks, tell them to subscribe as well. Okay, that's me done for tonight. Au revoir!